We got introduced to sailing by Jill's father back when I met her about 20 years ago. And he took us sailing out in the ocean one time, and I fell in love with it. I used to like to be out on power boats. Ever since we started sailing, we've had this dream that we wanted to sail around the world. This is a 46-foot Leopard catamaran sailboat, and we fell in love with these about 2 years ago when Delaney drugged me onto one of these boats because I never thought I would like to be on a catamaran.
We were basically looking around for sailboats and boats that we could live on. Then we saw this catamaran, and I'm like, can we go on that? He said sure, and he really liked how big it was. And so I actually changed his mind about sailboats and got him into a catamaran.
To live on a boat and take your kids sailing around the world to see what's really out there is just something that Jill and I have been wanting to do for a long time. So sailing is just a passion of ours. Jill was a licensed mortgage broker. I was a licensed real estate agent, and we were flipping houses at the time. But in 2005, the Florida market tanked, and we started looking around for other opportunities. We were introduced to Monavie February 10th of 2006. We got a same phone call that everybody usually seems to get, that, have you ever heard of Monavie? I started drinking it because I loved it from the first time I tasted it. Jill, on the other hand, because she wasn't really wanting anything to do with Monavie. So you guys that are out there, if your wives are not interested, just go build the business, believe me. She wasn't interested, so she actually pinched her nose and drank it going, oh, this don't taste that good.
It was more not that the product didn't taste good. It was my little protest that I was, my little personal protest to doing something that I wasn't really sure about, just because I was nervous about the financial part of it. We had lost a business before. The real estate market had taken a nice turn for the worse.
One of the things that we realized in the beginning of the business is when we were told to go to the functions or do certain things, I never questioned any of it. So if they said, you need to go to a function, we didn't say, well, we don't have money to go to a function. I would come home and say, Jill, okay, we're supposed to go to this function that's coming up. What do we do to make that happen? And I know that that's one of the reasons why we went so fast, is never question anything a leader said to go do.
I think that one of the cool things about creating this type of an income, obviously it's residual, but it's a considerable amount of income that is new for us in many ways, just to have the freedom to choose. We've got options now that we never had before. Delaney's in private ice skating lessons with a gold medal coach. She's just getting started, so. But that's her passion, so it's something that we're, as parents, able to help cultivate her dreams at an early age, so she can realize she can do the things she wants to do.
What I would show people is, normally every day that we're buying stuff, nobody thinks about buying water bottles at the store or buying sodas, because you take that every day out of your pocket. Where with Monavie, you spend it once a month. So they look at that once a month expenditure. But I'll tell you, if you went and bought coffees every day, or water bottles every day, or sodas every day, but they charged you at the end of the month, you would realize that you're throwing more money away on those items than you would ever spend on Monavie. One thing that we always hear is people are a little scared about the word network marketing, and we do call it referral-based marketing. But one thing we always try to talk to people about is, have you ever recommended or promoted anything in your life? Like you recommend and promote a good movie or a good dinner. So basically with Monavie, all we're out doing is recommending and promoting Monavie, the product, and the opportunity for people. So it's just, you incorporate it in your everyday life. When we heard that you go Black Diamond, you're going to get a brand new car, we got so fired up. I mean, check this thing out. A 3-year-old little boy right now, been drinking Monavie, it'll be 2 years, and he drinks about 16 to 18 ounces a day. Nothing else but Monavie. I think when the kids are part of it, they encourage you. They
do. They don't let you get away with anything.
Well, Bahamas, we're going to go Blue Diamond right there. Well, you need to leave, get out of the house. Yeah. But even, becoming Black Diamond and getting the Mercedes, Delaney, that was just a big thing for her.
Yeah.
When are we going Black Diamond? Because the car. because she just loves the idea to be able to sport around in a Mercedes, even though you'd wonder at 9 years old, would she think, how does she know that a Mercedes is such a nice car? But I think it was just because the idea of it was another achievement level.
Right.
And we make sure the kids are always involved. I used to teach breakdancing when I was in high school, so I had a lot of back pain, a lot of neck pain. As I joke at the meetings, that's where I lost most of my hair, was in breakdancing. But when you feel good, I mean, how can you not share this with people? You know, with breakdancing, we had to practice a lot. We had to practice about 7 days a week. And it I think helps us with the Monavie business, because you got to keep doing Monavie. It's like, you want to be doing Monavie every day of your life, talking to some people, setting some goals, and it just keeps you in the habit. When you're sharing it, just like you are with breakdancing or dancing, you got to work at it. I remember Bob Robinson coming up to me, first meeting that I attended, and I just met him, and he goes, you know, I know you can do this. And to hear that, because you don't hear that in corporate life. You know, nobody says that to you. You can do this, or hey, you know what? I'm a manager, and you can become my man. You know, you could take my position. And that was one of the big things I heard from Bob the very first meeting I was at. That you can do this, and by looking at everybody in the room, I'm like, this is so cool. These people want to have fun, and I want to be part of that.